Masa Alkir Wamarbam Bikam Fi Nadi Sibak Alenathan Yon Alenyathan. And for those who do not speak Arabic, that was the Scottish interpretation of Arabic, of which we are here in the majestic and beautiful, we shall say, the Marina circuit, 30 minutes from the capital of the UAE, Abu Dhabi. Opened in 2009, just weeks before it hosted its first Formula 1 Grand Prix. It's become a bit of a Marmite track. Some love it and some hate it, although with a new breed of F1 cars and tweaks made to its layout for the 2021 season, it's going to offer more in 2022. 3.451 mile circuit in the game, 2 DRS zones down into turn 8 and also into turn 11, both hard stops, which will promote the really the only two parts of the track where you can overtake on. Majority of the corners, medium slow speed, making it a very technical track, and it's a good car balance that you do need. The circuit's part of the master plan of Yas Island, an artificial island just to the east of Abu Dhabi proper. It's very flat, there's only 2 metres of elevation change, excluding the pit exit, but due to the landfill setting, the track is getting bumpier over time and will need major resurfacing in the future. Much of the island will eventually be a resort. $40 billion US dollars. The track alone was about $7.5 billion US dollars. Tonight, joining me, Mr. Night Shadow, Mr. Banshee, Mr. Gav in the commentary box to provide our own variation of the tribute act known as the Arabian Nights Jungle Sand Dune Drums, is the Lion King and Camel Tamer himself, Mr. Simba. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, thank you, Gavin. How are you?
Excellent for absolutely annihilating the Arabic language. It didn't go as bad as I thought it would. I mean, thinking about it, Felipe Massa, Al-Khair, sounds Al-Khair, something else. Wamar Habam, it's fine. Bickham, sounds like Birkenhead. Fee, Nadi, Sibak. There's then one called Yom, Y-A-U-M, and I just read it as Yon. So there we have it. And technically, I read out, and this is what it is. It's Masa Al-Khair, Wamar Habababam, Bikam Fi Nadi Sibak, Al Nyam 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 Yon, Al Nyam Nyam Nyam. Basically means good evening and welcome to Monday Race Club on a Monday. There we go. That is the entertainment capital. Welcome to the MRC University.
Have you got your traditional Arabic dress on for this?
I have my. I am so glad you said that, because tonight in the commentary box, I am wearing an abaya. Means cloth in Arabic. I am wearing an abaya. We will tell you more about abaya later on, but yes, we have bayas on. Lots to tell you about tonight before we probably get taken off the air at some point within the next hour and 15 minutes. Watching Shadow Cobra on his opening run in the Ferrari at the moment. Currently Ferrari not in the top 5 in the Constructors' Championship in Tier 2. They're bleeming awful, to be honest. Come on, boys, get your fingers out. We do have a standing in the second Ferrari seat. Panini is there, but Shadow Cobra currently coming down into the final proportion. There's that lovely hotel which lights up at night with all the LEDs, the Abu Dhabi Viceroy Hotel. But let's see what he can do. A few people on the outlets, a few people on the quick laps, a few people in the pits as well. No qualifying bans tonight, don't think, so that is all good. Let's see what Shadow does. 137.3. Oh, and Panini behind him got out of shape there. So you'll be watching there. There's Hosman.
That's come over the line.
Is indeed 137.5. Good lap there. Hosman's also just about to come over the line. And he is going to be there. There we go, 136.9. And Bergen has got on already about maths. I mean, and the Fox River has retired from the session. He's had a moment coming out of turn 3. And there he is on the right-hand side. So he's lost it already. This is what happens, folks. If you don't get grippy, you're going slippy. Didn't quite. It sounded better in my head, to be fair.
I bet last week's joke about Hosman sounded better than your head as well.
Yeah, that's true, actually, that did. Damalik and Loppy, 4th and 5th. Oh, Adagashi's lost his front wing, so he's lost his front entrance to the car.
Oh, Scratch has just lost it coming in around one of the final corners.
That's not good. I'll tell you one thing, Gash, that's Alpine is not looking good either, and there is Karim Benzema. He's gashed himself as well by the looks. Electric Envies went deep. Here comes Mark in the Mercedes. We can't run on board with him because we'll get copyrighted again. Here is Panini. Oh, and he's into the wall. Oh, he went into the barrier. I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of grip out there, Mark, tonight. They seem to be slipping and sliding all the way to places where you can slip and slide.
This track just seems to be like that constantly. There's no grip.
Yeah, no, nothing at all, which is going to make the racing interesting. Here is our championship leader, the man who visited Andorra recently to bring benefits to the Andorran cultures. He goes into 4th, 137.6 from Martin, so good lap there.
The man, the myth, the legend, the boss man.
Indeed. Fanning is on his way down that long straight that keeps going and going. And going.
On board with Mark since you can.
Yes, I'm not allowed. I'm banned. Let's see what Fanning can do as he comes into that second DRS zone now in that Red Bull.
It must be just behind Mark then.
He is, or just in front of him potentially. We'll find out soon enough. Is Mark just coming around a little? Oh, Fanning's went deep at the chicane and hopped over.
Yeah, Mark's head then he's coming down to the hotel.
Yep. Morgan goes. Well, he doesn't. He's on the medium tyre, so we'll bring you that there. Damalek was on the mediums as well. As I was saying, lots of championship potentials going on here. Do get involved for the YouTube chat. Oh, what have we had?
He just clipped the wall coming into the final sector.
That's
about where Latifi crashed, actually.
Was he trying to replicate the Max Verstappen championship?
And he's paid.
There we go. There is Jacob in the love machine. Well, you do have to watch. Let's see what he can do. Morgan's on a quick lap. He's on the mediums. We'll come back to him just shortly.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Morgan now. Or is it Modge?
Modge the Hodge. Modge and Hodge. There we go. Modge and Hodge. Modge and Hodge. I'm sure there's like I could make up like a theme tune for them. Jacob goes quickest, 136.9. Nice lap there from Jacob.
Yeah, make up a theme tune and jump in the comms box for tier 4.
Wait a minute. Modge and Hodge, Modge and Hodge, Modge and Hodge, and their black and white cats. Lately in the Monday evening, no, lately on Wednesday evenings, they come out to play. Modge and Hodge get their MRC hats on. There we go. Happy days. Yes, I know, but I literally just made that up in my head, and that sounded brilliant. Electric Envy, he is one that is looking to set the world alight. Does he? Yes, he does. He goes 3rd. Good lap there. Here's Ryan in his Aston Martin. Don't have a song for him just now. I'll find one as we go. Talking of, I'm just talking about songs. Championship standings. Martin, 112 points. 27 points clear of Karim Benzema, who is 22 points clear of Hosman. Ryan in 4th on 61 points. Wimax on 60 and 5th. And Bergen is right. If my maths is right, if Scratch does not score and single track wins tier 2. Correct. There we go. The championship could be decided this evening. Could be in the optimum word.
That could be 3 decided this week then.
It
what
could.
About tier 1 has J Sarge got that already?
I had that on race 1. To be fair, so we'll see. Look at that hotel, all nice and shiny. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So Modge of the Hodge and Modge is tweetling around on his medium tyres and deciding to run slightly wide, maybe because he's listening to me. The Hodge part of Modge and Hodge is there with his new helmet. He's displaying a yellow and purple helmet, from what I can see. This is his new gig. for the season.
Looks like the Lewis Hamilton Rossi helmet thing.
Oh, one of those. Anyway, no. We don't support anyone in the Cosworks. We're always neutral. Never get involved in anything like that. Talking of Panini and the Italians, his Italian sausage car is on its way down to the tail end of up down to turn 8. Hard stop down to 2nd gear from 8th gear, 200 miles an hour, slamming on the brakes there down to around about 60, and he has run deep. He become infatuated with jumping on the sausage curbs. He tried to avoid them. So he has invalidated. Fanning's on his outlap. We'll jump back to him. Jacob's in the pits. Hosman's out on another lap. We've only got 7 minutes left to qualify. What's going on? Let's see.
How Matt gets on this time.
Yep, Hosman purple in sector 2, so a good lap from him. Remember, he's only about 2/21 thousandths of a second behind Jacob at the moment. The McLarens are 6 points ahead of Alfa Romeo in second place in the Drivers' Championship. Cream Benzema goes 5th, so he's done the first part. He needs to outscore Martin to keep the championship alive. Well, he just needs to finish and hope. Well, he just needs to not finish, let's put it that way. No. Getting this awfully wrong. Let's see what Hosman can do as he comes across the line. He's going to get it out. Yes, he does. He whaps it out and goes 136.5. That is where we have it. There's not much YouTube chat tonight, which is disappointing considering you've missed some absolutely tremendous singing abilities of Hodge and Modge and their black and white cat. Let's see. Interestingly, Martin's gone out on the mediums, so let's see what he can do. I don't think he was on the mediums before.
Lap. It's a good call.
It is indeed.
Softs die quick here.
Yeah, they do indeed. Lots of yachts there. My yacht is just there, as you can see. Mark goes quick as 136, dead. He's got some pace. He was apparently he was studying Jay Sarge's rear end closely yesterday.
I mean, Jay Sarge was a league of his own in qualifying, but Mark held on well in the race.
Did indeed. Oh, Matthew, don't worry. We're going to sing the. We're going to. Excuse me. CBBS have not copyrighted Hodge and Modge and their black and white cat. I'm telling you right now. That is getting sung again before the end of qualifying. Especially if Mark finishes on pole, I am going to sing Hodge and Modge at the end of qualifying.
Oh God.
Yep. Hodge and Modge, Hodge and Modge, Hodge and Modge. Wait a minute, right? No joke.
I think you said at the end, not now.
No, Lewis has just went, just glad you didn't say black and white. It sounds like Bodge, but begins with a T. It's Hodge. Well, there we go. I've said it. Anyway, what's the worst that can happen? Nico Lack is in 15th at the moment. He is currently coming to the end of a quick lap in his green Lawrence Stroll mobile. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve on his 138.1? Yes, he does. 137.8. Gaming Demidad is also in his Eurocali Haas. Let's see, Dumbest Hornet there in 16th. Aragashi in 19th. Panini on an outlap. Let's see what he can do.
Ukrainian Rambo was 2/10 up in first sector.
Ooh. Let's jump up to the red car of the Rambo. They do like things like the Rambo here. Let's see what he can do coming into turn 8 there. Nicely done in the chicane. Jumps across the curb slightly. Then I'll put that DRS activation zone. Boom. Rear wing open wide. Letting the air through. Moves to the right hand side of the track.
Ooh,
and then
second up.
Yeah, superb. Then coming into 12 and 13 and now out into turn 14, third gear. And then very quickly gets out. And off camber corner is turn 14, so you have to watch. And then lulled into the full sense security at 15, 16, 17. But nicely done so far. Up into 18 now. coming under the hotel. Now 19, the infamous Latifi corner. There he goes. He makes it look easy as he comes down into turn 20 and then turn 21 for the final time. Is he going to improve? Oh, he got his rear end out there. He goes 5th, but he could certainly lost maybe a couple of thousandths there.
I think he'd have still been 5th. He needed like 3 tenths to catch Fanning.
I would agree with that. Nico Lack has just gone 9th. Gaming Demi Dad has just gone 7th. So all good there. We are getting to the final 2.5 minutes. Remember, Hodge and Modge when it happens.
I'm going to watch Bossman. He's just started a lap.
Oh, he has. Martin Hills, and he's on his McLaren. There we go.
Oh, God.
Oh, was he a little blocked there by the Haas? Just coming through. He has gone purple though, but that may have off-put him slightly.
The Haas was in AI mode as well.
Oh, yes. Well, no doubt the stewards may have a look into that later on. Let's see. Martin will be getting a good tow down the straight from the Alfa Romeo that's in front. He does have an Alfa and an Aston Martin in front of him, though. Let's see what he can do. Martin does not want to be starting down in 14th place, especially with the chaos. It's Modge of the Hodge. Oh, there we go. Well, Modge and Hodge need to watch out because Modge and Hodge are about to go top of the MRC Tier 2 pole lap time. Hodge is back in the pits. He's given up. So the half of Hodge and Modge has pitted. Let's see what Martin can do as he comes into Sector 3. McLaren looking nice and stable there under braking. The rear end gets out as there's a turn of direction. There's a bit of a yellow in there. He's invalidated! Oh, he's not going to be a happy Hills in there because he has invalidated. Let's go to Shadow Cobra, who is slower. No, wait a minute. Well, he was 1.5 down, so he's not going to look to improve. Electric Envy is going to come through. Could Electric Envy spark up the fight for provisional pole? We shall see. Hosman's went into the pits. Fanning's on an outlap as well. Ryan's in the pits, so there we go. Let's keep an eye on Shadow Cobra at the end of Sector 2. He's 3.1 seconds down, so that is him. He is out of here. Let's see Electric Envy. 2 tenths up. It's not bad. He's half a second down though. He needs to get moving. He's got a McLaren in front of him as well, and that's Jacob who's on a quick lap, I think. No, it's not. It'll be Martin, sorry. Martin might be going again.
He was 4 tenths down in first sector.
Oh, but then he's already done a full lap. And look at that. Jacob's got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Karim Benzema. So something has happened there that we haven't seen.
Bossman's just lost it in his wing.
Oh, so Karim Benzema 13th on those medium tyres. Let's see what Electric Envy can do as he comes to the end. 1 tenth down. We shall see.
Dumbest Hornet looks to be about 8 tenths up.
Yeah, Hornet will be going well, improving from his 17th. Let's see what Electric Envy can do. And we'll keep an eye on, there we go, Gaming Demidad just came across the line as the Damalek. So let's see what Electric Envy can do. Can he dislodge the Hodge? No, the dislodging of the Hodging didn't work. And there we have it, folks. Fanning could. Oh, he's invalidated as Fanning. Seb Mail has pitted.
So Dumbest Hornet.
Single track. There we have it, folks. Your pole position man is nobody was dislodging the Hodging tonight because we haven't had to bodge the Hodge. He is in pole position as Mark Hodgson, 136 flat dead. Top spot on the ground. Shadow Cobra will be slithering his way into second there with Electric Envy sparking into life in third. Hosman is getting it all out in fourth. Fanning in fifth and Redcar in sixth. So a nice little battle of the boys there. Jacob and Panini are alongside each other in row 4. Damlek and Gaming Demi-Dad in 9th and 10th. Nico Lack and Seb Mail 11th and 12th. Kareem Benzema is 12th. Is 13th, sorry, with Fox River 8 in 14th after losing the rear end of the Alpine coming through turn 3. We haven't got to the end of qualifying, so I can't tell you my usual. Go and read them. Then we've got Martin in 15th. He will not be a happy man about that after invalidating. Stoop in 16th for Morgan, so it's 15th and 16th for Martin and Morgan. Loppy and Dumbest Hornet is 17th and 18th. Vans and Adagashi 19th and 20th. And there was the
Come on, song.
So what are we saying? It's Modjan Hodge, Modjan Hodge, Modjan Hodge, and they're black and white cats. Early in the morning, just as the day is dawning, Hodge and Modge get into the commentary box. There we go. It's going to get better. I mean, we get to the point where it says all the birds are singing and the day is just dawning. I could think of more things, like something like Hodge in his Mercedes, Modge in his Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo hasn't broken yet. There we have it, folks. God only knows what goes on in my head.
Nobody wants to know.
No, I know. It gets what? Do you know what? Genuinely, it gets worse week on week. Like, I've had to, like, 4 or 5 days ago, I had no voice. It was squeaky. Today I am full of Louis Armstrong. That is how we are. Right, let's have a look at YouTube chat, because that's critical, because we've done qualifying. Right. Food in the sounds of Scotland and Simba, what's not to like, says Andrew. Matthew didn't miss anything. Bergen thinks we're getting copyrighted from CBBS, which is fine. I'll battle them if need be. Hodge and Modge, yep, we'll do that. Carl says, Gav, do us a favour, bring rain to tier 3 for this week. Okay, that's it. Happy days. Mandy is back. Andrew's going the MRC merchandise. He wants Hodge and Modge. Hodge and Modge. Hodge and Modge. Todge, Bodge. Codge. Many things could be said. Let's see. Could be one of the official MRC songs. Oh, there's a thing. Mark, I've got one for you when you're there, so you're all good. Martin says, got a momentary loss of force feedback right as I was ending his app. Oh, it doesn't. That's not good at all. Andrew needs alcohol, apparently. No idea why. Hey, come on, this is
Probably
the best.
Also good.
This is the best Monday night entertainment anyone's ever had, to be honest. Let's see who's going on the tyres. Jacob softs. Dumbest Hornet softs. The rest are on mediums. So that's going to be. And remember, Jacob had a 5-place grid demotion, so technically he would have been in the top 8. But yeah, there we go, folks. Right, today's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is brought to you with the invariable brilliance that is Aladdin word bingo. So that is where we are. Imagine if Aladdin took place in Italy, and when he finally finds the lamp and gives it a good rub, and he rubs it out pops the chicken fettuccine. There you have it, folks. If you want to bring Aladdin goodness to YouTube, do it. Bring all your best puns. Not quite
just
sure.
Before we get started, I've got a disclaimer here. We have no Michael Massey.
Oh.
He does not exist in MRC.
Matthew's just put good luck, try to keep it clean. I'm not sure if that is the racing or my commentary.
Both.
Okay, fair enough. We will see. Right. We are getting ready for what can only be described as Hodge on pole. Hodge on pole. Will he get to turn 1? Here we go. Look at that view in Abu Dhabi. It's 5 red lights and we are underway here in Abu Dhabi. Good start there from Mark. The Ferrari of Shadow Cobra's already in front of him though into turn 1. Hosman's looking to go up the inside. Is everyone going to keep it clean? Yes, they do. Mark runs a little bit wide there, but everybody is going through there. Nobody's lost anything so far. We do have a yellow flag though. Who has went round, if anyone? Doesn't look like it too much. We've got battles on aplenty though as they come down to the first chicane. He has indeed. There we are. But Shadow Cobra is in the lead. Mark takes a tighter line going round that hairpin, and Hosman's already looking to make a move on. Mark gets back into his rear for the slipstream. No safety cars in the opening half of this lap pretty much. Look at that, Mark already drifting out wide to cover the inside line there. And the same going through one of the McLarens is going to look up the inside of Ryan, and that is Jacob. Jacob's up into 7.
He's had a cracking start.
He has indeed.
5 positions already.
He has indeed.
Waltzy's up 6.
Yep, and Jacob's about to go and try and go around the outside of Ryan as they come down into turn 12. And he's done it as well. Oh, Electric Envy's gone round! He's parked himself facing a wall, but he has gone round at the chicane. Shadow Cobra leads. Mark is second, and Hosman in third. Fanning in fourth. And Jacob, I tell you one thing, Jacob is all over the back of Fanning as well, having kind of all made his way up from what was at 12th place. He's there. Superb. What's happening with Karim Benzema? He is battling with Martin. Remember, soft versus. Oh, Karim Benzema's gone! He's lost it! Oh no!
There's no front wheels on the Alpha.
Oh, and it's a virtual safety car. You've seen it. We came to Karim Benzema right in the moment before he straddled the sausage curbs, and they were his undoing because it has punted him round. Now, can I just say, the man who's getting the blame for that, Bergen, because he said, if Scratch does not score and single track wins the championship. So Bergen...
Well, single track's only in 10th, so he's got a bit of work to do.
He does indeed, yes. But Bergen, I wouldn't go near Karim Benzema if I were you.
Bergen, race pal.
Exactly, that is exactly what it is. Remember, virtual safety car, the cars will reduce their speed, and it's already there. And Morgan's a victim of speeding under the VSC. Remember, they get notified if they are going too quickly, and they do have to recover that negative time delta. They did not do that for Morgan because he's got to drive through penalty.
Let me see what Andrew's put on the YouTube chat. No, Gav, the genie should be Binotto, and he just says it's Spinala.
I don't get that.
When you were saying about Italian?
Yeah, I know. The chicken fettuccine was better than that. Yeah, Spinala. What's he trying to say? Spaghetti? Anyway, apparently there's a man, his name is Jason, who says Mark should have this in the bag based on his race pace yesterday. There we go. So he has put his... It was indeed. So Hodge and Modge, the twosome of Teesside. You need to watch with the track limits here as well. Just starting to notice a few people drifting wide. DRS now activated. It's all kind of calmed down now, actually, to be fair. The closest battle on track is this one between Nikolak and Gaming Demidad. 0.4 of a second. So
that's till Jacob gets the bit between his teeth again.
Well, yeah, exactly. They will get DRS. Oh, we've got a yellow. One of the Aston Martins has gone round. Who is it? It's an Alpha Tauri. It was a car that began with A, and it was Damalek who has gone round. Electric Envy there. Panini's in the pits. Morgan's serving his drive-through penalty. Vans is in as well. And there we have it. So it's all kind of calming down. Let's jump on board with Fanning, because he is hunting down the Hosman of the Williams, but he's a little bit far behind coming down into turn 12. But again, we will keep an eye on him. There we go, nicely done. Jacob. Is it Jacob being dropped slightly by the Fanning Hosman battle? I wonder if he's just taking too much out of his tyres there.
He made a bit of a mistake at the chicane and overshot slightly.
So there is Ryan coming up to find him as well. And Gaming Demidad and Nico Lack behind as well. There's Loppy, got the championship leader behind him in that McLaren on those medium tyres. There we go, Shadow Cobra 1.5 seconds clear of Mark, who's 1.5 seconds clear of Hosman, who's 1 second clear of Fanning, who's a further 1.1 clear of Jacob. It's one of these tracks that it doesn't encourage DRS trains. Oh, Shadow Cobra, the race leader, has gone. There he is. And in utter shock, Mark's left the party. He'll be back. But there we have it, folks. The race leader has left the track. He has lost it. And very similar to what happened before with Karim Benzema. We didn't see it, we weren't live, but we have seen the output. Mark, the Hodge, is now back in the lead with Hosman and Fanning rounding out second and third. No safety car. None for us at the moment. Let's see where we are. We will just bear with us, folks. We will just invite Mark back to the session. There we go. Invited Mark to the session. The joys of some connectivity challenges this evening. But here we are back in Abu Dhabi, folks. Lap 4 out of 28. At the moment, Mark is leading 1.2 seconds clear of Hosman. Then we've got Fanning. Then we've got Jacob. Then we've got Ryan. Then we've got Gaming Demidad. Then we've got Nico Lack. And then we have Loppy, single track. Mark, you literally left at the moment. The Ferrari hit the wall. It was that much of a shock. Can you hear us? He will be back, do not worry. There he is!
Hello.
It was the shock of the Ferrari exiting the Grand Prix that just caused you to faint. That was
it seemed to break the internet.
It did! Blame Shadow Cobra for that. It's just like we're blaming Bergen for everything else. There we go. Now, Matthew says, I take the clean race back if that is possible. No, it's not. Panini has got a 3-second track infringement, a penalty. So we'll keep an eye out there.
Should be back in the race session in a second as well.
Yep. So all good going there. So let's see, Nico Lack now up into 6th place past Gaming Demidad. So the Aston Martin's now 5th and 6th. A really strong showing from those two this race. Hasn't always been that way this season, but look at that kind of DRS train that has started to evolve. The AlphaTauri now looking at Gaming Demidad. Oh, and Gaming Demidad had to take avoiding action, and otherwise he was maybe going in a little bit too steep there, a little bit too heavy. Otherwise he would have been rear-ending Nico Lack. And that has promoted Martin up to 8th.
Right, where are we?
Lap 5 here in Abu Dhabi. Who else can we try not
get
to?
A full safety car?
We didn't. No, we didn't. Not for Shadow Cobra. We didn't. Virtual safety car. Not even that. The Abu Dhabi marshals cleared it really quickly. Fanning in the pits. The first of the front runners is pitted. J Sard says soft tires overheat so easy. Turn 2, turn 3 is not flat in the race. Words to the wise, don't try it, because he went round and round like Kylie Minogue yesterday. But Fanning is the first to put on those mediums, so it'll be interesting to see his times versus the likes of Hosman and Mark. Mark now just coming on to that straight.
I think it was more of a drift from J Sarge, judging by the video that went up.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Is Ryan going to have Jacob? Because he's lured him into the Ryan-shaped trap as he now comes down the straight all the way down to turn 8 and comfortably passes before the braking zone. And Jacob has to watch. Oh, he maybe got a little bit late on the brakes there. Martin has passed Loppy, although there we go. Both on the medium compound tyre now coming into their own, as is Nico Lack. Jacob is trying to get back at red car but won't make it. Is Mark?
We've seen that before.
Well, yeah, exactly. Is Mark going to pit? That is the key question. Fanning is currently in 12th place, 2.1 seconds behind Seb Mail. Let's see what Mark and Hosman do. Remember, 2 stop likely. The gap to Fanning, 23.8 seconds. Mark does not pit. Does Hosman? No. So the key will be that gap.
Rambo's pitting.
Yep, it has indeed. 23.8 seconds. Does that gap come down by any big margin? So it's down to 23.4 just now. It is coming down. I will be honest. I think Mark could be under some serious threat here, but he will get more of that life later on in the race. But again, will be interesting to see. Welcome to the viewers all around the world, whether you're watching us from the UK, continental North America, or indeed Asia and Australasia. Welcome to Monday Race Club. Do subscribe, do like the channel, do ding the bell because you will get notified when we go live. We are at the Marina circuit here in Abu Dhabi for round 10 of season 6. We will be back here in 2 weeks' time for a special first kind MRC charity race, all in the interest of Alzheimer's Scotland. We do have a Just Giving page that will be up on the YouTube, but we will be having a full 100% race round Abu Dhabi, full qualifying session, 20 drivers, up against everything that Abu Dhabi can throw at them. Wonder what might happen. Who knows? But we will also have a live raffle draw as well for everybody, so look out for that. Morgan's retired! Launch is gone! And that is an interesting, because could we have a virtual safety car? And it's again coming out of the turn 3, turn 4 complex. Mark has decided this is the best point for him to pit. Hosman, though, has decided he's not going to. Fanning gained about 2 seconds at that point from when he pitted.
Yeah, I think the undercut here is pretty massive.
It is indeed. The question is, where is Fanning? Fanning is just coming round to the start-finish straight. Mark is just coming down to the bridge. It is going to be close until we are on board.
I think Mark's going to have him. No?
Yeah, no, he is going to just... Fanning's going to see him there. That is where it is, but the gap to Hosman is going to diminish. Modge of Hodge is gone, just leaving the only Hodge and his black and white cat in that Mercedes, which is black.
The Sprinter van.
The Sprinter van, exactly. The AMG powered Sprinter van. So there we go. Martin is there in 3rd place. The shock of Modge leaving has prompted a departure. Mark will be back, I am sure. But here we go. Here is Martin taking Nicolak up the inside as they were coming down into turn 11. But is Nicolak going to try on the inside of turn 14? No, he doesn't. It would be a very strange place to overtake. Very off camber corner at this point in time. So there we go. It is 3 in a row here. The Fox River behind them. We've got Dumbest Hornet on those soft compound tyres as well. Very interesting lines being taken because the Fox River has also passed Nicolak. Nicolak, has he had some damage? Has he had some problems? Because he's just let... I think Fox River and Dumbest Hornet passed. No, he has not. Mark is there as well, 14.4 seconds. Fanning just behind. Fanning hunting down the Hodge. Dumbest Hornet decides he is pitting, getting rid of those soft compound tyres. Seb Mail getting a little bit of a moment out of the final corner there. Fanning quickest man on track, 140.3. Or Jacob and Ryan getting reacquainted with themselves as they come down the main straight. Mark, the other half of the Jungle Drums, will be back with us. Do not worry about that. Until then, you have to listen to the amazing tones of the Banshee. lots to tell about UAE, lots to tell about this racetrack in particular, but we'll keep that one for safety car chat, if indeed we do get a safety car. Closest battles at the moment, the two Hasses there, 10th and 11th in final point scoring position. Panini in 12th, Nico Lack in 13th, Daik Molek in 14th, Loppy in 15th, Aragashi 16th, Vans in 17th. Hosman continues to lead. Is he trying to go for a one-stop strategy? Those soft compound tyres must be burning hotter than the midday sun in Abu Dhabi. Currently, track limits, we've got just a couple of drivers who've got penalties on track limits at the moment. We do have a yellow in Sector 2, and I think that was Panini, because Panini's had a moment, he has indeed, and Ryan and Jacob are having a little fist bump together as they came down into turn 11. Jacob passing Ryan, Seb Mail just in front of them, then Fanning and Mark. The gap pretty much staying quite stable there. Martin now becoming the prey to Fox River. Hosman has decided he's pitting. Can he do 18 laps on a set of medium compound tyres? Possible. We will see though if he actually is the quickest man. Mark goes quickest though, 139.7 as he goes up into third. Fanning following him all the way. Hosman will compromise himself though in terms of track position. Jacob up past Seb Mail. Ryan has kind of detached himself slightly from this battle, but he'll be coming back. Hosman is going to come out behind this battle, so it really hasn't worked out for him unless he is indeed going for that one-stop strategy. That is ultimately going to be key for him. Martin a second ahead of the Fox River at the moment. No DRS. Well, there is DRS for the Fox River. There we can see it in the Alpine. Good to see him back, coming now down into the brakes. Mark, the welcome back. Hopefully, do you still have the invite? Do you need me to send you an invite?
I'm just going to check now.
Cool, check and see. Mark in third at the moment, 2.4 seconds ahead of Fanning. So Mark's of the Hodge is beginning to stretch his legs. Modge and Hodge, there's only one half of it left at the moment. After the Modge part ended the race at the bottom of turn 4. There is Jacob, who's beginning to pull away from Seb Mail, who has got Ryan all over the back of him. And remember, in terms of those tyres, that Seb Mail's been on it for 9-lap-old mediums compared to 2 laps for Ryan. And this is going to be the crucial thing. Oh, Panini has had a moment, because Panini has gone round into a part of the track which doesn't... Oh, well, he's just decided he's, skipping part of the track. Quite big part of the track there. 10-second time penalty there. Martin is in the pit lane, so he has decided he's giving up on those mediums and going on to some soft compound fresh rubber. His McLaren teammate Jacob just goes past him, and Fanning is in third, Mark second, and the Fox River first. Panini back at the base of the field, unfortunately from him, having some spins and some moments. Let's see, where is Martin? He's coming out of the pit lane. Is he going to get out in front of Thomas Hornet? It's going to be a battle as they come down, and he has just in front, but this will be DRS central for Hornet. Remember, medium compound tyres on Hornet against single tracks, soft compound tyres, but the DRS will be really good. But look at the gap that's already spread out slightly there, half a second almost. Let's see if Hornet can get that back there. We've got a pass because Hosman has passed a red car. Can Hornet? Will he go for it? Will he go for it? Will he go for it? No, he wants to just get it in the overdrive part as we come now down into 11. He gets a much better line though, bit traction from Martin, but Hornet should have him with the DRS, and what Hornet is saying is bye-bye. There we go, the orange McLaren is behind the Red Bull. There we are. Panini's retired. Panini has retired in the pit lane. Not quite sure if that is within the rules, to be fair. But we shall see. No, it's sure shall look into it, especially after the kind of last lap, unfortunately. Maybe some damage we didn't know about. Fox River continues to stay out though, lap 12 out of 28, so he's looking clearly to do a one-stopper, Mark. He's on the mediums at the moment, so he needs to really go for another 6 laps before he can contemplate putting a set of softs on.
Interesting strategy.
It's a strategy that I like to call the ambitious but potentially not going to work strategy.
That's probably about right.
That is exactly it. Because hunting him down as he's Hodge in his black Mercedes Sprinter van. And is he going to go past him? Oh, he's playing a lovely little game there as our Mark. Sound like Cilla Black there. And he is our Mark! Surprise, surprise! No idea what's going on anymore. But here's our Mark just going down. And remember, you'll be able to hear him for Tier 1 with Connor and on Wednesday for Tier 4, where he will get to describe all the exploits. And as that goes round the outside of the Fox River, beautiful move there, but I don't think the Fox River fought that too much. It's not his battle.
I still think you need to make that theme tune for Tier 4.
Well, that's just wait until Tier 3. That's when it gets interesting. Martin has passed Dumbest Hornet, so where they passed a lap ago, Martin has returned the favour. But what he needs to watch is he doesn't want to get too involved in the fight, because ultimately he needs to keep those tyres. He won't go to the end on this set of tyres, will Martin, but he's certainly gonna give it a good go to get Ryan in front of him.
I can get a good chunk down and then chuck another set of softs on.
Yeah, definitely. Nico Lack and Electric Envy are the two closest battles on track at the moment. It's starting to get that little bit dark by the end, and Electric Envy is pitting, so that ends that battle quickly. But yeah.
Well, let's hope with no more shocks. I don't think the internet can cope.
well, so
in the area today, and it seems to be worse.
Well, this is it. And Electric Envy's retired in the pits. Now, it's the second pit lane retirement, and nobody was a lap down. Anyway, down to 15 runners, folks, here in Abu Dhabi. We do have... No, wait a minute. Literally, Electric Envy's car is under the grid. I wonder, but he did go into the pits. I wonder if. Okay, so it's a very strange one, but we'll no doubt stewards will speak to the racer concerned. Fox River still staying. I'll tell you what, 2.3 seconds behind Mark is not bad at all, considering he is on 12 lap old mediums. So he's certainly going good guns.
Lasting quite well.
They are indeed. Maybe Lil getting a bit squirrely. He might be feeling it as he tries to put the power down. He is losing maybe around about half a second to 3/4 of a second a lap. Welcome to 27 people who are watching us. We were up at 36. Don't know where the other 9 went. Coronation Street? That might have started. Emmerdale, probably. But there we are. Fanning in third, hunting down the Fox River. And then Jacob just behind as well.
This is way more entertainment than the subs.
I know, exactly. Oh, we're up to 28. Someone's had a guilt trip and decided that they better come and watch us again. You
don't get the Banshee and the Lion King on Emmerdale.
No, you really don't. I mean, if we did, it would just be explosive entertainment. Fanning has passed the Fox River, down DRS assisted down into turn 8.
Is the Fox going to get him back though?
He's just not got the tyre grip. Fully agree with you, Mandy. Soaps are. But yeah, the Fox just doesn't have that grip to be able to fight it back. What he needs to do is stay within, and try and stay within DRS, try and stay within a suitable distance, because he's going to pit in around about 4 or 5 laps time, put those soft compound tyres on, and go to the end. Martin's kind of kept his 1 second lead to Hornet. He's not really made inroads necessarily into the Ryan of the Barber and the red car in the Cleveland. But there we have it. Gaming Demidad 9th, and Nico Lack 2 seconds behind him. Damalak and Seb Mail. Don't know why I went a little bit high pitched when I went Nico Lack or Damalak. But there we go. Adigashi. Yep, exactly. Adigashi's put the white-walled hard compound tyres on. Don't know why I went white-walled, because that sounds very American. I'm blaming Hodgie for that, because he talked about the red walls. It's a Mercedes sandwich. at the moment.
Literally, they're like bookends.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is. In the land of Ferrari theme parks, that is where they are currently leading. JSR's not a good day to have a Ferrari engine. No, I would be worried if I were you, Jason. I would be worried. I would go and have some...
That's why the Ferraris have retired. They've gone off to Ferrari World.
That's it, exactly. They've gone off to Ferrari World, where apparently J Sarge is showing them how it's done. That's what it is. So there we go. Lap 15 out of 28, just over half distance. So we'll keep it going. Fanning there in second, Fox River in third, Jacob fourth, Hosman in fifth. Don't worry, folks, the Jungle Drums, the Lion King, will be back with us. His internet has been upgraded today, or is in the process of being upgraded. Clearly isn't upgrading as we would expect. Maybe it's like a Ferrari engine right now. No safety cars. So it's all relatively quiet here in Yas Marina. Closest battle on track, Martin and Ryan. Martin's just beginning to close in on that Aston Martin. He'll should get within the DRS zone. Seb Mail and Loppy there have just had a DRS assisted pass as well. Let's jump on board with that Papaya McLaren there as we come into the final section of the racetrack into turn 21. Martin just a bit more neater and tighter. Remember, Ryan is there. Fox Rivers decided to pit, so he's had enough of those tyres and he's put the hards on, so he's not going onto the soft compounds. He's going hards to the end of the race. That is a bold and courageous approach. I would have, if I were him, potentially tried to hold it out for another couple of laps and then put the soft compound tyres on. But Loppy has retired. He's got a 5-second penalty, and we've got a full safety car. It has come at the worst possible time for Dunnist Hornet and the Fox River. Well, the Fox River definitely, because he could have put the softs on. But Loppy has lost it coming down, and it's out the final corner he's lost it. So the first safety car has happened. Now, this is going to be interesting because these are the current positions. If I were the leaders, I would be pitting and possibly looking at putting another set of mediums on. Martin probably will pit again and put mediums on. The Fox River's in a very strange position. He could come in again and follow the cars in front. We are on board with the Mercedes at the moment. FOM, please do not copyright me. I'm not doing anything this time. I'm just talking about what is in front of me. It is there. Is he going to go into the pit lane? Is he? Is Hodgie going in? Hodgie has decided he's going in. It's the right thing to do because Fanning's going to follow him in as well. Jacob should do the same. Hosman's again, he's got 5 laps on those mediums, but he's going in as well. Is Ryan going to go in as well? Ryan decides he's going into the pits, so does Martin, follows him in. Dumbest Hornet's going to do the same. The Fox River could invariably lead the race. Now, Mark is on the mediums. No, the Fox River's decided he's had enough of those mediums, and he is going to come out potentially on softs. We shall see. Hosman has put the softs on. Bergen says only CBBS would copyright today. That's not technically true. There's lots of adult-themed conversations to come in safety car chat. Mark, we've got a safety car! We have a safety car!
So that's why the internet crashed then.
That's exactly why your internet crashed. I was getting worried there for a moment. I thought I was going to have to do safety car chat myself. But you have come back. Oh, well. Here is the thing. Right. Interesting facts about Abu Dhabi that we've never really wanted to know, but are going to know from the travelling MRC University. Camels! Those lovely things that you see in the desert. They are an integral part of the Emirati tradition and culture for decades. Camel racing is apparently the UAE's most loved sport. It has 15 fully equipped camel racing tracks. The best part is the camels. Oh my god. The camels have a beauty pageant.
What?
Wait, what? Wait a minute. It's called the Al Dafra Camp. Alex, you're from that part of the world and like to get involved in strange things. Have you ever been to a camel beauty pageant? And no, I'm not talking about Middlesbrough on a Saturday night. The Al Dafra Camel Festival takes place every year in December in Abu Dhabi. It's like, obviously a bit like it's a bit like Christmas, and it showcases the fascinating Bedouin lifestyle. Well. Ask if a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Anyway, camel racing is an industry that is estimated to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, although there's not an exact number. Now, this is where it gets even more strange. So we've already talked about, and Alex says, did you check the prices of camels? Do you know what I'm going to do right now? On Google or Yahoo, I'm going to ask, what is the price of a camel? Camels start at $55,000, £40,000, but thoroughbreds, thoroughbred racehorses, yes, thoroughbred camels. One person in 2010 spent $6.5 million on 3 camels.
What?
Yeah, $6.5 million.
So the 2 million a camel. It's a camel.
It's a camel, exactly. But anyway, camel racing is an industry, as we said, because children are small enough to be camel jockeys. This isn't a funny subject, but we'll go with it just now. There's obviously been an increase in certain communities providing child jockeys, but they now use robots that cost from $300 to $10,000 are used to curtail the problem of children being used as jockeys. So, okay. This is a strange thing. Yeah, apparently Alex is confirmed. He says for him they all look the same. That's similar to a night out in Middlesbrough. They all look the same. Hodgie and Mudgie are going to not like me at the end of this race. Yes, good ones go for £2 to £3 million apparently, or dollars. No, he's talking about euros. We don't know anything about euros. We left that. Stu Vine's appeared. Welcome. You've only missed 58 minutes. Where have you been? This should be your Monday night entertainment. What has happened? Lots. You've missed the world premiere of the song Modge and Hodge, or Hodge and Modge, depending upon the way you want to think it. I think the safety car's going to come in this lap, Mark.
I think you could be right. This looks like Frank's nearly at the back.
Yes, indeed.
So it could be a bit of a late call, though.
Could well be a late call, but we shall see. But Stuvine, night out in the borough. I'd rather drink bleach. And apparently there are danger camel. Yep, we are indeed danger. Welcome to Australia again. Australia, where we've got camels. There we go, folks. Mark is de facto safety car. He will come to the end of the lap. Let's see what he can do. When does he decide to go? He's gone now. And I'll tell you one thing, there is a bit of a gap between the top 4 and 5th place runner, which is Mr. Redcar.
Yeah, looks like the Ukrainian Rambo napping there.
Yeah, indeed. Hosman and Gaming Demidad and Seb Mail, Adagashi Vans all on the soft compound tyres. But Fanning is back within half a second of Hodge. There we go, but Jacob's all over the back of that Red Bull. It's going to be a drag race down to turn 8. Let's see what can be done. There we go, because Jacob is absolutely going for it. He's going to get a nice slipstream from Mark as well. Is Fanning going to fight it? He does slightly. Is he going to? Oh, nicely done there from the Red Bull around the outside. That was brave. But he's going for it. Tight. Yep, Mark's going to be under attack from Fanning. Jacob's going to go try round the outside into the chicane here at 11 and 12, but again, doesn't quite manage it. Hosman's up into, well, he was in 4th anyway, on those soft compound tyres. He's got to make hay whilst the sun shines, or make sand for camels when sun shines. It's starting to get dark though. Here comes...
Have a bit of moonshine at the moment.
Exactly. Been on the moonshine all day.
I'm putting in this car.
Well, it could well be. That is the thing. Who knows what those boys and girls at Petronas do. But Mark is within 0.4 of a second of Fanning. Remember, DRS will not become activated until the end of the next lap. Adagashi gets 3 seconds. Track infringement. Quite interesting that only 2 drivers have got track infringement penalties. They are quite lenient here. So we'll keep an eye out there. Fanning has run slightly deep as he comes across the top of the hill there, but is still within 0.4.
Don't get DRS for the next lap. Adagashi's gone.
He has indeed. He's gone at the between turn 2 and 3 and safety car.
Safety car.
Oh, turn 2 and 3. That almost sounded a bit Irish. Turn 2 and 3.
Just when the internet breaks again.
Well, because I try an Irish accent. I don't quite know why I suddenly an Irish accent.
I think I'm about to have words with them tomorrow. They're supposed to be upgrading in the area, not downgrading.
Is this a company which is named a certain word that you would not apply to lots of people in Middlesbrough?
Yes.
Yes, that's them, yes. That is exactly what it is. Or in Corby, depending on where you come from. Oh, safety cars out again. God help us, folks. God, the devil miss you. Anyway.
So what topic have we got this time?
Well, we have many topics of... right, here we go. Now, this is a role I think I would be very good for and very well qualified for. The United Arab Emirates has a minister for happiness. We go.
Talking, then.
Happy, I've got that. Anyway, so the UAE has a dedicated Minister of Happiness who's in charge of promoting happiness among residents in Dubai and other 6 emirates that make up the UAE. Her Excellency, and Your Excellency, I do apologise for getting your name wrong. I will try it. I will likely call you something that is easy for me to say. That is just the MRC Banshee tradition. Now, Her Excellency Ohud bint Khalfan Al Rumi, I'm just going to call her the Skoda Roomster, has held the position since it was introduced in 2016. So there's a Skoda Roomster in the UAE government. That is where we go. Before I get into even more trouble, oh, Andrew, that's going to hurt a few people. Oh, well, he's put a comment, right? I'm going to read it.
Oh, God, I've just seen it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are easily... offended or emotional about events that happen at night in Abu Dhabi involving a safety car.
No, Michael, no, this is so not right.
Mercedes versus Red Bull safety car, final few laps. Wonder what happened there. Chris Bailey's not over Dhabi. There we go. Blowhole, stop making insinuations. Right, what else have we missed? Because, well, what else is missed? Everything has been missed, to be perfectly honest. 7 cars out. 2 have retired in slightly questionable circumstances. About 4 of them have gone between turns 2 and 4. And 1 went at the final turn 21. Do we get a safety car in this lap? That is going to be the key question here, folks.
Possible?
It's going to be late. Yeah, it's going to be very late.
I'm going to say no.
No, I would agree with you there, unless it decides to go in now. No. There's no chance of that evening. Now, interestingly enough, Dubai was first founded in 1833. So, for those that think that people born in the 20th century are old, this was the 19th century. They established it is an unassuming fishing village. It was founded in June 1833, but it wasn't until the 70s that it began transforming into the desert metropolis that we know today. 800 members from the Ban Yaz tribe arrived at Dubai Creek to first establish Dubai back then, with the population reaching 20,000 by the 30s. That was the 1930s. In 2020, the population surpassed 3 million. There you go. History absolutely on it. Many things about Abu Dhabi. Not going to mention them all. Right. Wait a minute. Who? I'm just getting very thingy by this. Apparently, Connor's making some insinuations. Do you want to know what? No, Michael. No, this is so not right. Is translated as in Arabic.
Go on then.
I'll try and put the accent on. La Michael La Haja La Shayhan. Now, shy comes a slightly more different word that is used, but yeah, La Michael La Haja La Shayhan. Now, Alex, who's our resident man of everything, especially sausages, will tell me if that was right or wrong. Safety car is in this lap, but yes, no, Michael, no, this is so not right. The other word, which is infamous in Abu Dhabi, is a word manipulated. Don't know who said that. Al-Talib Biha. Wait a minute, has Alex just said Lala equals no-no? Lala? Is that like La La Land? That kind of thing? I don't know anyway. Welcome.
Lala the Teletubby.
Welcome to all our friends and world neighbours who are watching these streams and who think God only knows what is happening. I might have to wear my abaya there. But anyway, safety car in this lap. Here we go. Mark's going to go for it again. Let's see what he can do. Is he going for it? Is he going now? He is indeed. Fourth gear and all the way down the straight. No land, Abu Dhabi, says Kellogg's. Well, indeed, there we go. Let's keep an eye on the intervals. Remember, back to racing conditions. One of the Aston Martins ran wide there. I think that was Ryan with Martin behind him. Fanning had a little bit of a moment there because he's almost let himself go. Is Fanning going to go? Is Jacob gone up the inside of Fanning? No, he doesn't. He manages to survive it again. The Hodge will be having moments in his Mercedes. So let's see. Carl has called it the Hodge time versus Super Fanning. Hodge using ERS, is he? He's not using too much. Fanning using 75% down to. Brakes a little bit earlier as well. Everyone's keeping it clean.
That's what we like.
That's it, exactly. Could be a long evening ahead, depending on...
The less work, the better.
Yep, exactly. Oh, people already starting to weave slightly coming down the... Oh, Alex is back involved in the Bigfoot Friendly Society, which he loves deeply. He's a big fan of the Bigfoots. Mark out in the lead, half a second, but look, Jacob just 0.2 of a second now behind Fanning. So Jacob's got the bit between his teeth.
As always.
There we go. Let's just keep an eye on where we are. Oh, Jacob had to get out there, dude. He's maybe got a bit of a moment there.
Oh, he's got Hosman crawling all over the back of him.
He does, and remember, Hosman's on those soft compound tyres as well, so he's obviously had a heat cycle go through them, and he's then had to go back into a non-heat cycle, so interesting there. Fanning half a second down from Mark. Remember, DRS will not become activated again until lap 25. I'm not quite sure if Stuvine is celebrating that comment that he's just made there, or if he's thinking it's wrong, it's a bad thing. I don't quite know. He'll no doubt tell us. Fanning is there. Is he going to make it a Red Bull victory? That is the key. Is Mark going to hang on to win? Or dominate to win? His last win in Russia this season. So...
I see Mr. Bailey's touting the BFC again.
I know that Alex and Blowhole Bailey do love the Bigfoots, and they love getting their hands round the Bigfoots. Well, you need to just watch, because not everyone is a fan of the Bigfoot fan club. So there we go. Stuvine apparently likes Mercedes. Don't quite know what that is. Jacob up into third place. Sprinter van, exactly. There we are, exactly. Fanning 0.8 seconds coming to the end of lap 24. DRS will become active shortly as Mark will come across the line, and there we go. Fanning takes the fastest lap away from Mark, 0.6 of a second. Up to Mark's from wide, so is Fanning though. Oh, it's starting to get interesting. Is the pressure starting to be felt? We're on board with the Red Bull as he comes down now into turn number 4. Then coming into the hairpin, which is 7, and he's right there with the Mercedes. He's going to get DRS. We're looking back from the rear end of that Mercedes. Fanning might not be close enough this time, although he's gaining as they come down. Is Fanning going to look to make a move into the chicane, or is he going to hold back and get a better run down? There he is indeed. We can see it. Is he going to get a better run than the Mercedes does? They both had moments coming out of turn 1. Fanning very behind now coming into that second DRS zone. Tell you what, Mark only upshifts into 8th gear towards the end of that straight, so...
I wonder if he's running quite high downforce setup.
Yeah, let's just jump on board. Seeing other passes there between Damalek and Nikolak. We'll keep an eye out, but we are watching this battle. Jacob's kind of dropped now to around about 2 seconds. I wonder if the front two, they seem to just follow each other wide in turn 1. But both are absolutely on the limits. Take it to the limit, boys, and bring it back. That is the key here. Fanning with a lovely green helmet. We like that colour. Let's see, Damalek is 3 second time limit infringements. Let's have a look at ERS. So Mark is 48%, now down to 46. Fanning 27%, half a second behind. So Fanning doesn't now need to worry too much about Jacob because that 2.5 second gap behind him. He's just got to focus on the car in front of him, which is a Mercedes. A van.
Come on, Fanning, it's only a Sprinter van.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Already using ERS. Mark using ERS as well as they come along that straight. Fanning gaining. Mark up, shifting into 8th gear there. But again, Fanning's not close enough. He needs to be a lot closer coming out of that hairpin, or he needs to get a better run out of turn number 9. And Mark's gone round! Oh no! Have we? Oh! We were on board with him as he came out of turn number 9 and got onto the power a little bit too quickly. And the Mercedes went round. Mark's down to 8th. That is not going to sit well with Hodge. Jacob up to 2nd, Hoseman 3rd. Martin 4th, sorry. Ryan is in 5th. Dumbest Horn at 6th, Fox River 7th, Gaming Demidad 8th, Mark in 9th. Oh, that's not how we wanted that action to end. Ryan gets 3 seconds. We will see what happens. The Alfa Romeos are scoring 0 points tonight, which is going to allow the McLarens good points in the constructors. Fanning in the Red Bull though. Lap 27 out of 28. Well, that has been an eventful last lap.
That was so unlucky.
Yep. And it is so easy to do around this circuit when the tyre wear is so high, and it's just easy to put the power down too quickly and you will go round. And Damalek's retired as well. Damalek's retired in the pits, so it's down to 12 runners. Is Hosman about to go into second place in the Williams? I think he is. Remember, he's on the soft compound tyres. So there we have it, folks. Is he going to stay at the front?
Very well.
Yeah, he is indeed. Jacob's all over the rear end of that Mercedes. He will get DRS though as they come now down all the way down to turn 11. And there they are, Jacob back in front again. If you're Hosman, you are looking to keep him behind him. Ryan and Dumbest Hornet. And Ryan's had a little bit of a tap there in the back of Martin's McLaren. He's got to watch because he's got Dumbest Hornet all over the back of him. We've then got Fox River there as well. We've got a yellow. Who's gone round? Gaming Demidad has gone round the Mercedes 9th and 10th at the moment. GDD's gone round in the Haas. It is extremely unlucky, as Stuvine says, for Mark. He was pole position. He was in control and just on the power. The rear end went in. Look at Dumbest Hornet also twitching coming out of turn number 19, but it doesn't go round. But I'll tell you one thing, all the other tiers are going to have to watch because the tyre group does not look nice out there at all.
It's not brilliant once you get further in.
No, definitely not. So here we go. Fanning in the lead in that Red Bull. Jacob second. Hosman third. Martin fourth. Ryan fifth. Hornet sixth. The Fox is 7th, Seb Mail 8th, Mark is 9th, Frank is 10th. The two Mercedes 9th and 10th at the moment. Let's see, is Hosman going to make a move on Jacob, or is Hosman going to do a Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc? No, he does. He does indeed go past Jacob. The problem is Jacob then just going to get the return DRS, and that's going to compromise Hosman's exit? It does. I just wonder whether this was the wrong time to do what he just done, because already Jacob is going to be past him unless Hosman can make a very audacious move down the inside. I'll tell you one thing, Ryan's up the inside of Martin, and Martin's going to try and keep him there as he runs a little bit wide. There's 4 cars in one here. Thomas Hornet's going to go on the inside. There's the Fox River. It's all chaos. There's a wing bit missed out there as well. Who can see what is going to happen here? Martin's down into 7th. Did he lose a bit of the front wing? The Fox River is there as well. Martin's going to go slightly deep there and runs a little bit wide. The Fox River is there, but we're going to jump back to Fanning because he is going to take the win on track and the win provisional results. The Red Bull does come across the line. And there we go. Jacob's going to come second. Hosman takes third. Hornet's going to come through in fourth. Ryan there in fifth, and the Fox River takes fourth because of penalties. Martin then takes fifth. Hornet, Sitmail, Ryan is in eighth. Mark unlucky comes through in ninth. He deserved more from this race. We wanted that final battle over the last kind of 3 laps. It wasn't to be. He will be kicking himself in that helmet. Thomas Horner gets your driver of the day according to the game, but remember, send your driver of the day nominations to Rob. And Fanning hasn't. Well, I'm not a fan of that podium celebration either, to be fair. That needs changed. But great battle there from Fanning, though. He kept in it. He did have a few laps where he was kind of beginning to fall back, but the 2 safety cars certainly did help him there. And obviously, unfortunate spin for Mark did promote him there. Jacob 12th to 2nd. Great performance from him, especially after he lost 5 places for the collision with Karim Benzema in qualifying. Hosman 4th to 3rd. The Fox River 14th to 4th. 15th to 5th for Martin. 18th to 6th for Dumbest Hornet. It really was a rate of attrition, but it just shows you, even if you start near the back of the grid, you can get solid points. 7th. Ryan in 8th. Mark in 9th takes home a couple of points, and Vans in 10th, and then we had Nikolak, we had Gaming Demidad, and those were all that finished. Damalek, Adagashi, Loppy, Electric Envy, Panini, Morgan, Shadow Cobra, and Karim Benzema all did not finish. Fastest lap went to Fanning, 139.4. He takes 26 points, but wow, what a Tier 2 race, Mark. That is all I'm going to say.
That was definitely exciting.
Yes, it was different and exciting. Unfortunate for for Mark. We wanted to see more, but he will come back fighting for sure. From Mark and myself, from the Lion King and the Jungle Drums and the Arabian Desert Nights, we are going to go and take a breath, and shortly, well, in 25 minutes time, you will have Victor Dimitri, otherwise known as Connor, and the other half of Hodge and Modge in Tier 1 in 25 minutes time, where again we will see who can come out. You will be racing in Wednesday at Tier 3. I will be commentating on that with Blowhole Bailey. God only knows what exploits he's getting up to in Abu Dhabi right now. And then in Tier 4 it will be Mr. Hodgson and Mr. Morgan. It will be the Hodge and Modge combination.
Yeah,
that is where we are. Hodge and Modge in the black and white cars. There we go. But that is all what we have today, folks. Thank you very much for being with us for the last hour and 20 minutes. We will, as I said, be back for Tier 2 in China next Monday evening. But more to come your way of your Monday night entertainment, 24 minutes. And you will have Tier 1. Remember, go on to the YouTube channel, click like, click subscribe, click the ding-a-ding-a-bell, and you will get notified when we go live anytime, whether it's races, whether it is practice sessions, or indeed whether it is hints and tips. Do go and check out the YouTube channel. Go and check out everything. If you do want to join us, go and look at the Discord server and the Facebook links, which are on the YouTube chat as well. But Mark, thank you very much as always, sir, and for everybody else, have a lovely evening.